What's up, King's Army War Gamers? This is Ryan once again. It's been a long while. I'm sorry for the hiatus. Summer was just really hectic, but I hope that you've enjoyed still some of the videos that are here. I'm not able to upload like every week or so, but I'm glad I've had my first video that went 1,000 views, so I'm very happy for that. The speed painting of the War of the Ring miniatures from the War of the Ring board game. So today I was just glad to have a little bit of time, and so I'm just happy to be able to bring out some of the figures out once again. So I've got this. It's a really nice mat. It's a neoprene mat from, I think it was from FLG. That's the maker, but I'll show you a little bit of that later. But anyway, this is like a desert kind of mixed neoprene mat, and it has that desert coyote brown color, and it has some patches of stone and everything as well. And it's got like this design which is kind of like sand dunes. So it's huge. It's about 6 by 4 feet. Yeah, so standard for wargaming. So very happy to be able to have that. And then right now, I don't know. I just really don't have an idea, but you know, guys, that I'm a War of the Ring fan and Lord of the Rings fan. So I was thinking of what would it look like to have an army that is led by Sauron during his heyday, and also by the Witch King of Angmar. So that's what you see right now in front of you, right there. And this is a mix of figures once again. As I said, I come from a Mage Knight background, also a little bit of Warhammer, though I didn't play it. I just enjoyed collecting some of the figures, and then also HeroClix, and as well as now just really enjoyed the one-page rules. This system that is model agnostic. You can use whatever figures you like, and you can just follow their system for wargaming. And it's really it's pretty straightforward, especially for large scale. If you like, huge armies, which is great. And right now, I'm just really just taking out these figures. So let's just enjoy them. And for the terrain, I'm also using from the previous video that I had, if you remember, from the Acid House, the portable fantasy war game terrain. And just open it up once again. And I'm not going to use everything that's in this box, because you got castles, you got trees, you got temples, you got walls, houses as well. I'm just bringing out these ruins. So I'm just taking out the temple ruins, and this is what we'll use for this scenario. And hopefully we can set this up, and then we'll see what rule system we're going to use. So anyway, let me set up these terrain pieces first, and it's pretty straightforward. As you can see, it comes folded, and I just unfold that. Okay, 4 corners. This is wall ruins, and then you have its partner to have its base, and basically you just slip it in like so. And as you put that in, actually it's like that, sorry. Yeah, and then find the corners right there, and voila, you got your piece of terrain right there. So I'm just gonna finish making the rest of it. So we got terrain for our game right here. All right, slip that right in there. Make sure we got it right in there, and just push it down, and I have another piece of terrain. So that's what we'll use for the scenario. And one more for the big wall ruins, and then I have the tower ruins as well. So again, fold. All right, slip that right in there, and then find this corners here on the other side, push down, and yes, we got a couple right, temple ruins. Okay, now we got the tower ruins. So this is the base, and these are the walls as well. So same thing. Just gonna open that up. Man, I love this Kickstarter. It was a Kickstarter last year. I was able to get into the back end of it. and it's just been a joy. So basically, you just line it up. Okay, it has the designation Tower Ruin B. This is Tower Ruin A, which is for the foundation. So same thing, slide that in there, and then just make sure you got it perfectly right in. Okay, so we got those tower ruins, and as you can see, it's elevated. You can put it right there, hiding. All right, so we got another one. Pair it up as well. Okay, slide it in. Find the corner right there. Bam. That's perfect. So yeah, it was a busy summer. I was out of the country actually. Interesting to note, if you see the channel is called King's Army. Is I'm a believer, right? I'm not ashamed to say so. I love the Lord Jesus Christ, and that's why King's Army. And actually, I might have some scenarios where, you know, from the Bible, which are really nice because there's a lot of battles in the Bible, and especially you know, that's where we actually get the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And I do want to have that scenario as well in the future, because I do have the four horsemen from the Mage Knight line, from the original WizKids Mage Knight line. So, all right, we got these ruins here, tower ruins. Okay, we can spread it around, and also the temple ruin. So maybe this is like I don't know, maybe this is Angmar or Minas Morgul. All right, and we can just spread that around. Okay, and you don't have to make it like, you know, just like so. All right, but let's take a look at the figures that we have here. But anyway, yeah, that's the board, and we can just we could probably include some more. I still have some 3D terrain as well, which will mix and match with these, so that'll be a great addition as well. But let's take a look at the armies here. So um, if you notice, on the back end, okay, of Sauron, you have these riders. Okay, I'm gonna move Sauron a little bit. You might be familiar with these. These are actually the Chaos Riders from Warhammer. So I had them repainted by my good friend Phil, and they just came out. I kind of made them like the Morgul Knights. So yeah, this is actually Minas Morgul. So we're trying to set up the scenario as Minas Morgul, and these will be like the Morgul Knights. My take of the Morgul Knights. Well, at least me and Phil, my friend's take, because like I said, he painted these, and I just got these figures from way back. So I have kind of like one of the generals or leaders this for the Morgul Knights. This is like an old Warhammer figure from the Chaos line, but I just love how Phil painted this, and kind of like an old Viking, but also very unique look as well. All right, I'm gonna zoom out so that we can actually move closer. There you go. So you can see how Phil made the details there for the shield and the horns, and the sword. Just man, I can imagine how he made this. I asked him to make it like really beaten and worn, and so he got that down really well. And you can see also from the cloak and this kind of like a fur cape as well for this figure. So very, very happy with it, and kind of make it like the one of the leader for the cavalry. So they'll stand in as my Morgul Knights. All right, and let's take a look at the other cavalry right here. Bring it forward so we can enjoy these. And these are advanced painting too. So there are things I still need to learn, but it's nice to just appreciate for what it is. So just look at that. So this will be again one of my Morgul Knights. So that's the beauty of wargaming. You can customize it yourself. I know there's a Games Workshop Morgul Knights, but I kind of wanted to just do a different route, and also to save money as well, because the ones from that line is really really expensive. But you can see you can always stand in for that. So that'll be one of the cavalry as well, with a lance. And we got another one right here. Again, this is from an older Chaos Warhammer line. I like how he did the horns, where it's really like ivory, and old ivory as well. And of course, the armor and the lances have that beaten look to them. All right, with the pock marks from previous battles. So we got another lance lance cavalry unit right here. So wow, just and Phil, you gotta film your workshop, man. I gotta show your work as well, and I gotta learn all of this. All right, this is way more than what I did with the War of the Ring figures that I had, but the detail and just the work that he did with this is amazing. So those will be part of my Morgul Knights, and then you have these two as well. This is more from a modern, like a newer Chaos from Warhammer, but still just really really pretty. Wow, that axe, and then yeah, the look and the cavalry as well. Just the horses. So I can't wait and make this scenario. This one is missing a tail, but who cares? Maybe his tail got cut off. So you got like a skull right there in the back. I mean, he just did exquisite work with this one. Yeah, let me zoom in on that one. Yeah, you can really tell, man. Phil, you great work, brother. Thank you very much. And that's gonna be another Morgul night for me. Hey, I'd say it's much better than uh, other Morgul knights you got up there. So again, the ivory tusks, the horns. So we have that. So uh, that will be my Morgul Knight cavalry, and these are just random. So we got the leader there, and then this is from Mage Knight. So I figured this could be part of the Morgul Army, Minas Morgul, right? So okay, let me. There you go. That's the Black Knight from Mage Knight. Okay. So again, I like because it has the same horn, so it flows with that, and then very beautiful sword as well. And he's striding. Uh, and this is a pre-painted line from Mage Knight WizKids back in the day, early 2000s. But not bad. I might touch this up with some speed paint, so we'll take a look with that, like what we did, as you've seen in the previous videos as well. So yeah, I might touch this up so that some of the details come out. And I showed that to you, that just one of the beauties of speed army painter speed paint for pre-painted figures. You can just enhance them. So yeah, this will be part of the army. This one I just got from the HeroClix Lord of the Rings line. This is the mouth of Sauron. So yeah, not much detail. So it captures the robe and everything though. I might try to just touch up the face so that we can get really the mouth, and maybe just highlight as well his robe and everything, and his sword. But yeah, this will be part of this Minas Morgul Army. So awesome. All right, love that. Oh, right. Okay, I just can't get to. Oh, there you go. Okay, anyway, that's the mouth of Sauron, and we go back, and I think it really fits. If we look at this army, now we got Sauron, and you've seen this before. Now I've shared this. This was from the HeroClix Lord of the Rings line as well, and touched it up with Army's painter speed paint, and the details just came out much better. The contrast, and you can see the armor. You can actually see the one ring right there. So yeah, and I think it works well. They go together. All right. So and then you got these ruins. I just like, man, this is so portable. And I'm adding this too with the Morgul Knights. So this is Kem Ravenbane from the Mage Knight line, WizKids. And I believe he works. It follows the line too. The theme of the Morgul Knights. So yeah, he looks like a Morgul Knight himself. Okay, Kem Ravenbane. All right, and the armor. This one I haven't touched as well, so maybe we can enhance this with speed paint too later on. But that will be part of that army, and then we'll kind of zoom in to these right here. I'm just gonna have a distant overview. Okay, so that's the Witch King of Angmar, and the rest of it are also the ring rates. Again, this is from the Lord of the Rings HeroClix line, so you can still find a bunch of these relatively cheap if you think about that. It's pre-painted, and you can always enhance it as well, like I said. I'm gonna zoom out so I can take the figures, but I'm gonna grab the Nazgul, the ring rates, and then the Nazgul that are on horses. Right? Remember the line by Saruman in the first film. Okay. The hour is later than you think. The nine have left Minas Morgul on Midsummer's Eve, disguised as riders in black. They are coming from the ring for the ring, and they will kill the one who bears it. So this is from the Lord of the Rings HeroClix line. So yeah, not bad, for a pre-painted figure. The horse is really great, as well as the rider. So again, I'll try to touch this up with the speed paints. But yeah, this will be part of my Minas Morgul Army. So basically the same figure. I'm still kind of looking for a couple more of these so I can get the whole 9. But then they also have the unmounted ones. So these are the Nazgul, the ring wraith. So, and they will be led by the Witch King of Angmar. You've seen this before. I also touched this up with Army Painter Speed Paint. So yeah, the colors come out more. His mace with that chain comes out, and then of course the look at the sword. Because of the Army Painter Speed Paint, it has that weathered look, that beaten look to it. So yeah, that would be how. I just kind of wanted to picture what Minas Morgul Army would look like back in the height of Sauron. And then, it's cool when you have these terrain pieces. So just kind of imagine, these Nazgul on mounted coming through the ruins there, and then these two kind of hiding right from the ruins of this tower. All right, and of course then you have the Morgul Knights. So all right, yeah, we'll see. We'll try to see what maybe comment on what you would like for these guys to go up against. It can be a mix, doesn't have to be within the Lord of the Ring universe. I love the elves, so my first thing to mind would be the elves, but maybe I might pit them against the Knights Immortal from Mage Knight. So, maybe they got lost in this desert oasis right here, and then they find these ruins, and they stumble upon Sauron and his bodyguards and the Witch King as well, and we'll see what happens. So thanks once again for tuning in. Promise to try to get better videos and more content too. But this is all what it's all about. I still have to paint some of the kings of Middle Earth from the War of the Ring board game, so I can kind of show you a little bit of, just being a beginner. I'm no expert at all, but at least to be able to dive into painting and be able to enjoy what you're able to do with the least amount of work. Okay, so thanks once again. God bless, and you know continue to game on, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye bye.